Hi everyone, it's Bitcoin from the Big Jabowski in the second round of this new season. I won the first one against a guy from the guild Mad Claw, and ironically, the second round is against the guy from Mad Claw, with the minor difference that he's got 9.3 mil GP, the other guy was a bit closer to me, so this one actually has a lot of relic 8s and mods and those kind of things over me. So that's going to be fun, I guess. His arena team there is on his defense, and it wouldn't surprise me if the fleet arena team is also on defense, which I can't really take down with my executor because his is relic 9, but my executor's on defense, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of things a little bit here. Let me just quickly show you. He's got plenty of relic 9s, so more than me. Must have bought a bunch, which I have not done. He's got, the new boba, but whatever, for Grand Arena anyway. Though new teams that you've never faced before, they're definitely always a factor. He has Starkiller and all of the marquees that come with it, and has them decently modded, so that's gonna be interesting. Basically, like what this guy has feels like at a bit of the limit of what I may stand a chance to beat, and kind of looking at the board, that remains to be seen. As well. So yeah, let's take a look at the board. He's already attacked, but only a little bit. He wants to see what I'm gonna do, because that would influence whatever he plans to do next. And yeah, I mean, I could wait him out until the end, but who cares? Doesn't really matter. So he has taken out the raid team first, and like, I don't know, either he used SLK or SEE, I'm not really sure. I doubt there was JML, because he must have been really bad if that was the case. But it's possible, because he got relatively low banners for it if you include that 10 banner bonus at the start. Then the other teams he hasn't touched. The Mall team is a pretty nice added touch against the Bad Batch, because Assassin here under Mall will push even my Pleb Relic, my Gear 12 Triumvirate over his Bad Batch speed. So I figured I'll throw Assassin in there, and I don't really have any use for these on offense. I would love to gear 13 them one day and relic them, but just hasn't been an option. Just trying to catch up on a lot of things. So down here, what's actually nice about his teams is that he has bounty hunters, but with the Omicron on Zam, but he hasn't really given his bounty hunters enough mod love. So as a result, with Django in here, what happens on his team is essentially that Boss will taunt, and then first Zam goes, she throws out her detonators, then Bosk will taunt, but then Grief doesn't go next because Grief is like 30 slower, so Django will burn in between, which prevents turn meter gain on their end. So then after Grief does a group attack, there is no turn for Bosk. They don't get to go, so Queel as a result will boost my whole team, and then everyone just gets going. Well, that happens before the burning even. But essentially, I'm going to get all of my stuff in. I'm going to get Beskar Mando into his stance before they have managed to get their contract. So it doesn't really work. Like, you can get an Omicron, but if you don't put the mods on to support it, you have a bit of a problem there. Then I have Lord Vader, which he's already taken out. Might have been SLK, might have been JML. I don't really know what he's done there. And that's all he's taken out. So basically, like, either he has a JMK counter, like he has JML for example, but the win rates aren't amazing, or he doesn't have it, but he doesn't want me to know that. Those are basically the options. My guess is he does in fact still have JML, but he's not sure if he can win. So what he wants to see is if I'm going to fail on his JML, because if I fail and I don't clear both of his front zones, then he can just say, okay, instead of trying to waste my JML on your JMK, I'm going to use it on another team to get more banners on the part of the map that both of us clear. So it's essentially a way to try to get ahead in the event that I somehow get stuck on one or more of his teams. So yeah, that's the waiting game he wants to play, and whatever, like I'll just go in and do my thing. Because the odds of me winning are low anyway, like what does it matter? So on his defense then, he has, strangely enough, like all the relic 8s on Darth Revan there, but then he sets the worst Darth Revan composition, because HK there is the last character that adds anything to this team with Talon in there. Either you want Sith Empire Trooper or you want Marauder. Because Marauder, like if troopers are used, then Marauder is going to get a shot at taking someone out. But HK, like, he doesn't. And like I can bring range trooper, I can do an extra long turn meter loop, and I can just kill that guy off before he really adds anything to the team. So it's kind of a strange choice. Maybe he somehow thought I would use gas on it. And HK does make that a lot more damaging, especially with all those Relic 8s. But again, it's a matter of mods, and his Darth Revan is too slow to stop troopers. So it doesn't really make any sense to me. The dash there at Relic 7, that one's definitely threatening. And then the Guile is also really fast at 280 plus the 30% turn meter boost. So yeah, he's gone for a similar approach. He may have seen the Django lead in my history, I don't really know. But even with the Django lead, again, like adding the 30 speed onto Queel, he is again slower than my Gideon, so it doesn't actually do anything. And those are the weird things you see popping up in his teams here and there. And that's kind of why I was saying, like, this is sort of the most I feel like I'm able to take on someone who does have a much bigger roster, but doesn't entirely mod properly. I can still stand a tiny chance there to win, but it's really tiny. Because as you can see, he has JMK on defense, and he has Lord Vader as well, and he has Rey and Starkiller. So Starkiller I've never faced before. If I would have my BB-8 on offense, then Grievous could definitely take that team out. It seems to have a 100% win rate that way. But unfortunately I do not, and with Newt, it seems like about half the people lose. So that's going to be the first battle I'm going to do. If it doesn't work, then the round is probably already over, unless he can't beat my JML. But even then, I have dropped a battle on one of the teams that I will be taking down still. So I might then not get through Lord Vader, for example, or I might not get through JMK. But I'll have two-shot one of the teams on the ground, and if he decides to go for the efficiency route, then he might stand a chance at beating me that way. So essentially, it's the defining battle here. Pretty curious, because I've never done this battle, and I've really only seen one recording of someone doing this, and they made it with Grievous alive at the end, so... Oh, that was really lucky, actually. Huh. That's not supposed to happen. Okay, well... can't really complain there. Let's put target lock on Mara Jade, then maybe I can push her back a bit. So this is actually like not really a proper test, because this is certainly not supposed to happen. So stunning is not really a thing here. Guess I best go for Visas first, because she's relatively low. If I can just start by taking someone out, would be pretty neat. Maybe I put the extortion on Mara instead of on Starkiller, because she's probably just going to take her turn, almost certainly. Well, I mean, Starkiller's down quite a lot, so as long as he's not taking turns, I don't mind too much. Let's keep pushing her back. And she's already down. So that's good. Let's stick with Visas. There goes EP. And he got the stun on Grievous. That's actually kind of annoying. And I think I'd rather focus on Starkiller now. Let's just take you out with a basic. Yeah, GK was gonna cleanse, I figured. This is also a Dispel, yeah. Thought so. Okay, I'm gonna reapply some target lock on Palpatine here. Heal up B2 a bit. And now on everyone. Get the extortion down. Man, that opener going differently really just turned this entire fight around. Because Mara was definitely supposed to hit the second turn there, but she didn't. Yeah, very powerful move there, EP. This is actually like it's gonna be good banners as well. Let's just take this guy out. Maybe I shouldn't speed it up, just try to get a banner back somehow. But that's probably not happening, so let's just take it for what it is. 72, pretty sweet opener. You might even think I spent a Galactic Legend on it, so that's actually kind of funny. Alright. So let's see what Hux does here. Okay, I still get the TM gain because unknown reasons. I guess Hux does need to have that advantage, and it gets... So the Dispel happens first, and then the turn meter gains. That's just like an order of operations thing. I was thinking, like, there's no way otherwise the win rate's so high, because Hux, surely in X% of the cases, actually ends up doing something with that turn passing that he does. I should probably try and get this guy out first, just in case he decides to be unfriendly to my team. Yeah, there isn't really anything to this one, which the stats explain as well. It's just useful to look at them if you haven't done it before. But yeah, just never really had the chance to do this matchup. It's a bit of a powerful Ray at Relic 9, 11.7k offense. So yeah, not the greatest thing to take on with SCE. Mine does have 191k health, so that's very solid. But I can't bring what in this fight, so it's got to be down to armor and a tank. May have a slim chance here of getting the... what's the thing called? The triple Beskar stack off, depending on how they do on my guys. So let's see. Okay, they got the thing out there. At least they didn't... Ugh, I hate that so much. There we go. Perfect. At least they didn't... why did I only get 2? Is it? It's only for allies, I guess. It's not if armor itself drops? Okay. My bad then. Let's do the recovery for Set there. Might as well. It doesn't really matter. It's just gonna go down to a whirlwind here. Yeah. Thought I was gonna get the triple stagger. I should take this off just to keep an eye on when I have healing immunity. Wow, that just barely tickled me. Okay, so about half health left. That's pretty good. So I should actually hold the relinking here for a turn. And Rage Out Training is about to put her healing immunity up. So what I should probably do is recover a bit here. No, she didn't use it. Damn. Then I feel like I should go into ult. Even if I just zap out Resistance Hero Finn, that's fine. I've just got to hold that relink for the right moment. Okay, looking fine. There it is. Now I can relink safely. So, I've got to go for Holdo. That's a bit lame, but... I could have done Rage Out of Training. That was really dumb. Maybe I still should. Because she's definitely an issue with that healing immunity. I probably should. Big mistake there. I'm not quite sure. I think I might have been forced to go for both tanks there. Okay. This is not amazing. I need one more turn to get to full. And the health is not full, so... let's hit this guy because he doesn't counter. Okay, I'm gonna die here. Yeah, oh my god, that extra turn. So the thing here is that all of them have the... oh, what's it called? Inspiration thing. So I don't really know who's gonna hit hardest here. I should probably hit Poe because I can damage him more for the heal. But I'm almost certainly dead here. Let's relink now. So this 11.8k offense Ray. Oh my god, yeah, I'm dead here. Huh, that's funny. This is actually like it's just straight up funny. That's all I can say about it. I have absolutely no business living here. And I'll probably still go down because this is way too close. It's ridiculous. This is the absolute limit of what my SE is able to take on. Yeah, and I can't heal here, so I'm gonna go down to just solo Ray. But I got pretty far there. That was kind of a nice shot. Felt like my SE had really limited healing there with the ultimate. Only to about half health. I know I've got very high health, but feels like it could be a bit better. I'm talking a bit too much. I need to hurry up here. So health tech over on Daka. He's gonna take some damage here. Kind of annoying actually there to take that hit. On what? I'll do the AoE here, because Maul cannot do anything. And AoE here. Okay. Weird stuff there from Maul. Anyway, let's see if I can control him. Weapon tech on this guy, sure, I don't care. Let's see if I can pick off Maul, that would be pretty funny. Close. Stab him out. Unlikely, but heal up for sure. Okay, you wasted the saber throw on SLK. That's good. And I think Maul might die to the dots there, so table's reversed. Oh geez. So Daka, I need to overtake Daka here. I need to go into the one turn ult, overtake Daka if I want to try and keep her alive. It's my only chance here, so let's see if I can make that work. I did make it work. And Maul is down, so that's a start. And stab here to get rid of all those buffs. And try and revive it every chance. Essentially though, like during ult, I don't think I can bring anything back. I've made it decently far though. And going into ult there, that's like a critical win condition, I think. So got an AoE here to keep Daka around. But there is no AoE, so ouch. Ah, there we go. Just beat her again. You don't want Daka to be too fast for this one, that's for sure. And mine is actually really speedy. I definitely gotta get someone down before that next ultimate. Hopefully I get a shot here. Last hit. I got a guy back here, that was unexpected. Okay, got Vader out, great. Just gonna reduce his extra power here. And again, I gotta lap Daka here if I wanna stand a chance at keeping her around. I mean, for banner's sake, I don't really care. But helps to make this easier. I just do the triple AoE and then basically just auto blade to the end. Okay, great. I could have probably revived there, but whatever. Get rid of these. Oh, he's taking up so much time with those counters. I gotta stop doing that. Okay, I'm gonna hit auto here. The rest doesn't matter too much. It's mostly important that I win. Not that I... Ooh, that was a good one. Not that I somehow make it out with more banners. It's not really relevant. So got this one down. That was fine, not really any major challenge. I've got to see what I want to do against Rey, because I don't really have great options there for cleanups. Maybe something with JKR that I can probably spare. But she's a tricky one, especially a Relic 9, so I'll have to see what I want to do there. So maybe I'll take a short break here and think about that. So usually I just proceed with my attacks and, you know, just kind of ignore the fact that people are trying to wait you out. But in this case I was actually quite annoyed with it, because after initially failing on Rey, he did a couple more attacks just to get a few more banners ahead of me, and then proceeded to do nothing again. So I'm like, come on man, just do your attacks. Well, I didn't message him, but eventually he ended up doing them, and you can see here JMK still standing in the front. So what's odd there is Ahsoka and Cat out. I'm kind of wondering if he pulled something off with SCE, because that's kind of the most logical way you would look at this. That's what would be left on the board. The alternative is of course that he was doing really well with JML, but then ultimately ended up losing a couple teammates, until he just had like JML and JKL or something, and then either timed out or died. I don't really know, I wasn't watching that closely how long he was in or whatever. Then the Mon Mothma team he somehow took 2 attempts against. Not quite sure what made that happen either, because he had quite a few teams on offense still. So I'm still wondering, maybe he has some stuff left on offense to be able to take this down. He did spend his gas team on my Darth Revan based on the banners that he got. The others went down no problems, and then he took 3 attempts on the Executor and then one-shot Executrix. So I've got a little bit of wiggle room, you might think, but if he has a pretty strong back wall here, and I can't get, like, let's say at least 3 teams down here, then I could see a scenario where he ends up out-bannering me, or if I don't beat JMK with my own JML, and he somehow breaks through this one, then I could, well, then I am losing the match as well. So. Let's see what he's got in the back. If I'm able to clear that, and then 3 of the teams in the top, it should be possible, but you never know. People like to set surprises. Yeah, so the Zam team there, that's lightning fast. Newt Separatists, also not the easiest, with Relic 7 Droidica. And then a Grievous team. Alright, so essentially I need to see, is there a way that I can beat all of his teams except JMK without using my JML, because then I can save the JML for last. If not, then I essentially need to out-banner him on everything that I clear. And given that he dropped battles on some teams, maybe I'll have a chance there. So that's going to be a bit of puzzling. First I'll just go for the Darth Revan, because the counter there is really obvious. There's only one choice for it. So I may as well do that. So HK is in this case the first target. Mark Dark buffs with Stark. So here as well I do the turn meter move. And here just basic. Go for Bastilla Fallen. So like I said before, out of all the compositions he could possibly run, this is the weirdest by far. Because it just completely negates the value that his Talon's supposed to add. I'll just do an AoE here, maybe I can get her out or down. She gets some moves off here. I'll just kill Talon first. And then boost my turn meter, I might as well. Get this up, it's not gonna assist, but it's kinda nicer, make sure everyone overtakes him. And I also buff up and maybe recover any kind of banner that was lost. So that one's done. And then let's go puzzle for a sec to see how I can take out all the other teams. I feel like landing an ability block on their Kyle is going to be a really big... what am I saying, Kyle? I mean Dash, obviously. It's going to be a really big deal, so... See how that goes. That guy, if he goes, he's going to cleanse everyone anyway. Let's start by using this one. Ability block on Queel. I feel like I just need to go with ability blocks on everyone, but perhaps I'm wrong. There's also like, there's no sort of turn meter gain if I dispel stuff, so ability blocks are just safer. Okay, that's nice at least. I should probably also ability block him. Maybe do a Force Crush to get Bam going, I'll do that. Yep, he goes into his bird stance, and now ideally I waste that somehow. I need to figure out a good way to do it, but it's gonna be nicer. Let's fracture this guy. For example, by now culling Dash, if I'm successful at that, or ability blocking Queel, or culling Django. Let's call Dash. Okay, got him, that's great. And now I need to go for Queel, because I gotta try and piss off Mando here. Or just like he's straight up gonna take his turn, that's also okay. Got him stunned. And then the 7 birds, they don't really do much. Of course, now the team kind of goes into sort of a self-defense mode. And this won't really reduce turn meter from those with tenacity up, but I'm doing okay so far. Definitely want to crush here. It gets Django down once. That obviously doesn't really do anything. Ability block this one, and then hopefully get it on Django. That was very important to land right there. And now I guess I try to get Django out because I really don't want him to burn. It's gonna... Yeah, let's just basic. That should do it. Okay, great. Let's swap over here. Do another Force Crush. Shock this guy. Need to keep in mind that IG is actually a free man now. Let's speed up Beskar Mando. Okay, that should piss him off. Excellent. Yeah, I was kind of hoping I could get Quill out there, dang it. Let's daze everyone. Fracture again. Gotta start paying attention to the clock a little bit, not a lot. But would be a shame to time out here. Oh shoot, I should not have done that. A really big misplay. Okay, now I've got to hurry up. Yeah, I'm not gonna do much on him. That was a really big misplay, that's absolutely gonna cost me. He's already out of damage immunity, so let's go for it. Come on. Gotta hurry up here. Okay. I feel like I should take IG out first before he gives him damage immunity too. But let's just do this. I didn't get him. Okay. Oh good. We're in the clear. Definitely a little misplay there, but all things considered, it was okay. You really gonna do the debuffy thing at the end here? I feel like most of them should be full. 63. Alright. It was a pretty important one to win. And he doesn't even go down. That's also a pretty big deal here. Alright, I think I want to stun Pow. And then... like if Kara does an AoE, yeah, she'll remove turn meter, but... don't know if I care a lot. Let's just control this guy. Mon Mothma will also like make them go, but she's gonna revive someone if I take them down, so I'd rather just kind of control everyone and then start picking them off. And then I should have maybe picked off another one, because then now 3PO's AoE would fully clean up. Oh, that's so close. Are you kidding me? Well, it's fine. I'm in control here. I've got a big team. Dude, did you just take 5 banners? No, right? 1. Okay, that's acceptable. Definitely a big challenge to try to crack a roster like this. There's so many teams, so many things I don't have, that end up making a pretty dang big difference. But it's a nice challenge. It's sort of pushing myself to see what I can do at this limit. Kind of ironic that Grievous here doesn't even get to go. So with T3 out the way, the damage is just massively mitigated. BB-8 would be nice to hit with this one, but I'd rather, I think, just go for... IPD is fine. And take another AoE, because Grievous is kind of killing off BB-8 anyway, so it's a little bit whatever. Let's heal up, but still I hear this is gonna be a nothing burger. This one will kill. Everyone should live. Put up that taunt, get everyone cleansed. Get rid of that stuff, and then I should be able to clean him up here. Wow, he's already stacked a lot of health here. If 2 like 70Ks there don't get him down. It's a pretty big boost. And this should do the job. If not, then at least I tried. But Aura lead, like, it's definitely not gonna work. She's too weak. It's too much of a risk. Mando lead still doesn't outspeed their Boba. Ah, Grief got ability block. That's the last one I wanted to see there. Wow. Absolutely monstrous power there. That is a big problem. Okay, well, it seems Zam is still considered weakest. They're very close to payout now, though. I've got to push back the turn meter there. Fortunately, no dazes on my end. So this is nice, getting me the contract. That's excellent. I think I'd rather ability block here, given all of their tenacity down. And then just take probably Fennec out, because she does a fair bit of damage. Let's disintegrate the big boy. Yeah, this is definitely clean. After Dengar's stuff gets lost. Still 2 detonators that will of course go off at the very end. That's how life works. But still got a 64, so I'll take it. That's solid. And yeah, the new team is one that I'll have to pick apart. Maybe I should try that first. Alright, Asajj actually goes first. So with that one I can soften up B2. Like barely softening up, that's really not the damage. And I don't crit because of B1. That is wildly disappointing. And I guess Holdo only taunts with like resistance stuff, losing foresight. So I totally missed that part of the kit. Then the question is if I don't just want to take out B1. It's gonna piss off B2. But I might get farther than trying to get B2 down and then B1 just ultimately doing what B1 does. So let's try for that instead. It's not gonna be a lot of damage here, but I've gotta do something. Yeah, and I don't land the daze either, so... Would have been nicer to have Talzin lead instead here. Let's cleanse this. Cleanse those. Anyone might go down here. That was risky. Okay, it's Holdo. Yeah, I just gotta stick with it. This is not gonna do anything, I'm afraid. I may have to back out here. Down to 34. 26. I just want that B1 kill, man. That's it. 18, come on, just 2 more, it's ridiculous. And I can't get to that bastard anymore. Come on, give me a chance. 5, just 1 more plague damage. It's not gonna happen. Nope. That's just a good old preload here. And that's trash. Only chance I have here is a counter actually. But it shouldn't happen, nope. Or that plague somehow just making B1 disappear, but no. I'd rather preload it, to be honest, than like having spent all the specials than trying to do it some other way. Almost certainly gonna take way too much damage here. What's a smart play? The burning doesn't do a lot. Getting control of either Newt or Droideka would be great, but given B1's crap, it's a bit unlikely. Let's just risk it anyway. Got it, okay, nice. Just gonna slow them down a bit. Yeah, I'll just do these. I kinda need to pick a target though. Kinda really need to do that. Because now I'm just shooting a bit at random. And it's not gonna get me anything. But yeah, Magna, as, like Relic 7 Magna as a first target is just... It's not fantastic. While B1 is healing him up there. So I don't see this doing anything actually. Besides everyone getting healed up by B1. That's probably the outcome here. Oh, I totally didn't see that the taunt got dropped. Too busy talking. That's why I don't like talking during Grand Arena. I always mess stuff up as a result. I mean, not that I was gonna do a ton there, but hey. Healing immunity would have been really sweet there, but that did not happen, so I'm gonna back out of this one. I didn't really make any meaningful progress here. Let's try. Dooku might be... Dooku and Wampa here could be the absolute MVP. No point in stealthing. I'd rather try and get a stun off. Got it. That's pretty lucky. Let's get days off. That did not happen. Okay, that shock on B1 could be critical here. Let's pass a turn to... I feel like I should pass it to Dooku just to try to keep the stun chance going here. And at least ability block so he doesn't cleanse B2. That's actually pretty important, yeah. Okay. Dispel that. Thank you, sir, for trying. Again, like the same dilemma. I can try, like I can keep going for the same guys, but this twat over here is going to keep healing them. Unless healing immunity. That gives me a tiny chance. Looking good. Do it. Yes. Okay, great. That's the first kill. Let's get B1 down as well. Stun on Newt. Excellent. It really only makes sense to go after B1 here. Double. That was the most missable character. Please don't... Okay. Sidious AoE could have done it, so that's okay. Now I probably just want to go after Mech. No. Because I don't really see the others doing too much. I've got way too much to go to get through. Wow. Sorry, almost 80k hit from Dooku. You out of your mind, dude. Yeah, Wampa's pretty much dead here. Yep. So this is it for this team, but they made good progress, so let's keep it going. Probably giving this guy so much stress right now. Let's see, this guy, so he's not going to heal anymore, so I'm just going to blast through him with something. Perfect. Let's do this one first. Got it. So this one's gonna stagger. Or not, like entirely optional. Let's reduce the cooldown. And there we go. Beautiful. So that's hopefully the win. I don't know if he's still trying, but alright, let's do this. The fight I've been pretty much putting off the whole round. So the win rates are good against it. It helps that I have Relic 9 JML. That helps tremendously, but yeah, still gotta see how it turns out. So here we go. I am faster, which is not that common, but very nice. Yeah, there's been this visual glitch actually. You just saw it again, where stuff seemed to be wonky. Alright, so I'm gonna push back his stuff here. The F-Lux, like it's not gonna do much because I can't debuff him with all of the protection up. So I'll just do that and call JKL. Right, so he swaps and actually he's gonna reset it here and make Cat go anyway. So that's not really great. Let's do this and stun him. Okay, spread some foresight. They have the efflux all over, so I just want to heal up my Grandmaster Yoda. Do some more lessons, because I need to get the ultimate. Dispel that. Ooh, I can do really good damage on blow. I hadn't really thought about that too much. Let's do this. Let's straight up go for blow then. I can early burn the... what's the thing called there? Savior. Okay, let's go after Cat here. She's finally available. I really hate Yoda. Let's do this because it's definitely gonna give me a good hit in there. No, not Jolie, please, sir. Thank you. Okay, going into ult here. Yeah, I've got so much damage, it's not a concern. Though I should have killed Blow first because he was already really low. It would have been smarter. Oh, that's not good at all. Let's keep going after her. Jesus, he does some wonky stuff. Stun them. Please, Jolie. Jesus, this... You can tell I'm very rusty at this fight. I'm really not playing it correctly. And Cat is still hanging around here, so that's definitely a problem. Okay, let's swap here. It's not gonna do a ton, I think, but kinda need to try. I still don't have that first death, by the way, so I think he's gonna put it on Cat here. Half ult. I'm actually totally screwing this fight. I don't think I'm actually gonna make it. I should be calling Jolie here as well to get my revive back, which I'm not doing. Which is also just certainly gonna cost me. That's now finally the thing done. Let's push that back and call Jolie. Let's call Jolie again. Should be able to revive. Nope, he's dead. Completely awful fight. I totally blew this. Like, it's actually not like this shouldn't even be close is what I'm trying to say. Let's Efflux, that should kill. Okay. I've seen people two-man this, but I don't think I'm gonna be one of them. Let's see what I can do though. Actually, the foresight's really nice, because then you hit through their thing there. Let's get Ahsoka out next. Those assists are bugging me. Come on. Gotta play this faster. Maybe hit autoplay in a second. Oof. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem. That's gonna get me killed here. Because he's just gonna, yeah, go around. I thought so. So then I leave JMK, which is really ironic because I've got nothing to clean him up. There's no way I take him down here with JML. Yeah, just a total misplay. I feel like I was too rushed. It is like a fast-paced fight, but not supposed to rush it like this. So that's kind of a pity. It was really unnecessary to lose this way. With a bit more time I might actually make it here because I've got the control, but then I should have auto-played it earlier. So that's actually really ironic. If he still has teams left now, then I'm gonna slap myself. That's for sure. But there's nothing in here that could do anything. It's just a bunch of gear 12s, so let's hope that's the win.